Go for it.
Hey everyone, welcome to Joe Code. I'm your host, of course, Joe Marrese. And I'll start off by saying this episode... Actually, no, let me start right out of the gate with this. This is what I've been meaning to do. If you are watching this podcast on YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel right now. Go ahead, click that subscribe button. Building up close to 1,100 subscribers now. Let's keep it going. Just hit that subscribe button. It's free. If you don't have a YouTube account, it's so easy. I think you just add an email and create a password. Just do that for free. Hit subscribe, and let's build this. And, all right. Yes, this is Joe Code, episode 85. And so you're listening to this Monday, February 6th. We are recording this episode Monday, January 30th. So Joe Code episode 84 just dropped like a couple hours ago. So don't expect, there's 3 emails that came in so far and just 1 comment because the episode just came out. So that being said, this episode there will not be... There's just going to be those 3 emails and 1 comment because you guys haven't had time to respond. Episode 84 just came out. So that's what happens. Sometimes scheduling is different, so we got to work with what we've got. So, yeah, I don't know. This could be an old school short episode. You know, back when I was starting this, episodes were like 30, 35 minutes. So let's see how long I could ramble on for today without the aid of the emails and comments. Let's see if I can pull through on my own with the help of my trusty sidekick, Aaron, of course.
Of course.
Let's see what we could do. I wanted to talk about, since I last saw you here, the weekend, I talk about working at the Comedy Store, but I never talk about, I don't work this shift too often, but on Friday night, I worked the patio shift at the Comedy Store, which is the worst shift to work. Because when you work the patio, you're essentially like a bouncer / security guard. Like you don't even feel like you're part of comedy out there. It's like a whole different, if it's like a whole different venue almost, because you're just like policing who gets in and out of the club and just letting people in and checking IDs. And then you're up front on the patio bar. So you're like a bar back / security guard / usher, because you're like telling people where to go. You're like a host. So it's a lot of different things out there. You're outside in the elements. It's been freezing. We do have heaters, but it's just... Yeah, I guess it's fun because if you love seeing a lot of people, it's fun. But it can be a bit overstimulating. It's a lot out there on that patio because you got people coming from all different directions. Like when we have multiple shows, if there's an early show and a late show, like on Friday nights, there's 6 shows, 2 shows in each room, all 3 rooms, 2 shows. So there's people coming in, people coming out, and then people just like try to rush and come in. It's like, no, hold on. This is 21 and over. We got to make sure we're doing it right. And it's so weird to see 2001 on IDs and those people can get in.
Yeah, that is weird.
I mean, I'm I'm looking at these IDs. Whenever I see 2001, I'm like, no, you can't come in. I don't care if you're 21. No, I don't like it. I'm not ready for this. I'm not that old. All right, you guys, get away. Come back. Like, there was a whole group of them that came in at once that were all 21. I'm like, you guys are all 21, huh? They're like, yeah. And the year is 2001. It's wild, man. But yeah, I gotta let them in. They're allowed. They're of age. They want to come in, drink. That's what they want to do. Let's let them do it. Yeah, when I work out on the patio, it just reminds me of like my bar days in Chicago when I worked at a bar for a little bit. Worked at Kincaid's down in what's that neighborhood? It's near DePaul. Like, yeah, I guess you'd call that Lincoln Park area. I believe it was Sheffield and Armitage, if I remember correctly. Those are fun times. Just chilling in the bar, picking up bottles, get free drinks. So I just like think of that whenever I'm working out there, just being that guy in the bar. That was back in my big days too. I was a big guy, long flowing hair. I can't believe I had long flowing hair at one point, and then it just, all of a sudden, it just starts to go. You'll be in the shower. Yeah, you're in the shower at one point, and like hair comes out. You're like, it's a couple hairs. It's gonna come back, but then it doesn't come back. Thins out. But mine did come back in a way. Remember, I was shaving my head. Everybody, you guys know that. Came back a bit. Looking pretty good. Well, the next haircut is going to be the one where, because the plan is to keep it short, keep it looking fuller on top. That's the move. When you keep it short, it looks fuller. So that's what we're going to do with that.
Now, do you know in advance you're going to be working outside?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we get our schedule for the week and stuff.
But it says what position?
Oh, yeah. We know the positions. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's predetermined ahead of time. I usually don't work outside. I'm usually an inside guy, but from time to time I'll be out there, and it's fine. Gives you a nice little fresh air. Get to mingle with people. Yeah, because when you work inside, you can't really talk.
Yeah.
Talk to people. So it's good to get some socializing in from time to time. And then it's funny too out there because you'll have people coming up to you. Like, there's people that have no idea what the Comedy Store is, so they'll just be like looking at you like, hey, what's going on in here? What is this place? Like, they think it's like some big, it's a comedy club, there's shows going on. It's like, do you have to pay to get in? Yeah, you do. Okay.
Have you recently had a head injury, sir?
Yeah. Like, some people coming up thinking it's like a nightclub. Like, there will be people all dressed up walking down Sunset Boulevard, and they're like ready to come in and start clubbing and pumping fists and shaking the glow sticks around. Like, no, it's not a club. You can't come in. You have to buy a ticket. All right? Stay on the patio if you want. But yeah, so you get some of the shenanigans of Sunset Boulevard, but yeah, I guess it's okay sometimes, but I prefer to work inside. I'd rather just be involved in the shows and helping run the rooms, but from time to time, it's all right. But then, yeah, you got to deal with a lot of questions, a lot of different walks of life, and no, I don't mean that like that. That's I don't mind dealing with different walks of life. I'm just saying you see everybody out there. Everyone's coming along. You got tourists, you got comedians, you got LA locals. You see a hodgepodge of the world. Well, that's the thing about LA too. It's like people come up with IDs. This is Los Angeles. This is a world-renowned city. So you see every passport in the world.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild. And then you got to figure out where the birthday is, and it's not always in English, but then you see the date. So then you just got to go with that. But yeah, so did that Friday night, and then Saturday I actually filmed something with Chad. Excited about that. For his, I guess it's a solo project that he's doing. Because I don't think JT's in any of them, at least not yet. The Academy of Chad Kroger. We filmed something. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't really tell any kind of details. It's fun if no one knows anything. Why would I spoil it? But we filmed something, and it was a lot of fun. And actually with that, I want to do a nice joke code for this week. And joke code for this week is work with your bros if you can. Like, you guys out there, whatever jobs you got, if you get the chance to partner up with your bros, do it. It's always a good time. Working with the bros is a lot of fun. That's what it's all about. Yeah, you guys are friends outside of work. Well, maybe be friends together at work. Do stuff together. Create stuff together. Go into business together with your bros. It's a good time. And I love doing stuff with my bros whenever we get to film or do any kind of stuff like that. Always a good time. So yeah, I shouldn't. I shouldn't even say anything. I was going to say this one thing, but I'm like, nah, you guys, I don't want to. It should all be a surprise. I shouldn't divulge at all. But yeah, me and Chad. So the next time you see the newest Academy of Chad, or the next one that comes out, that will be starring myself. So excited to see how that turned out. We had a good time filming it. A lot of laughs. So I think everyone's gonna love that. It's a good time. And then Saturday night went out, did the birthday dinner, did the Dresden, and if you're keeping track, I did do 2 birthday dinners. That's right. Different people came out. Well, a couple the same, but a few different people. A couple different guys came out each time, and then one of my different friends at each dinner, mostly, and we did the Dresden. And the Dresden's always, it's a fantastic meal. Great meal. And I love it was 5 of us, and everybody ordered something different. I like that. I like seeing different plates. It's kind of boring if everyone's getting the same thing. You just look and you're like, oh, I already got that. I want something fun to look at. Like me, I got some, what'd I get? I got some rigatoni and meat sauce. I got, a friend Amir got salmon. Kevin got a beautiful looking prime rib. That looked gorgeous. I think Kevin had the best looking meal. Next time I go there, that's what I'm getting. That was a beautiful piece of meat, if I've ever seen one. My friend Nick got veal marsala, and then my friend Adam got chicken piccata. Oh, it was just great. Garlic bread to start. We were a little hungry after. We didn't do any apps. I don't know what we're thinking here. We got to do an app.
Well, it's also your birthday. You got to do a dessert.
Yeah, I didn't do dessert. I did dessert Thursday night. I didn't do dessert this night. Or
you walk across the street to House of Pies.
Yeah, we could have done that. Could have got a slice. But yeah, I had some more beers. That was my dessert because I've been doing mostly a dry January until my birthday, so that was my dessert. And then we should have done an appetizer just because we're coming off the hot tournament where Nachos won the appetizer. The appetizer championship or whatever we want to call it. But I could have tried some new appetizers and got some ideas for the next tournament. But yeah, I didn't do the apps. Just filled up a little bit on bread, did the dinner, no dessert. Bit of a disappointing thing. There was, and this is actually going to be my This Sucks for this week. And This Sucks for this week was, there was no live music on a Saturday night.
Oh, wow.
Okay, this is a place, yes, wow is right. This is a place that is known for their live music, and there was no live music. It was Saturday night. They're like, we got live music on Wednesday, on Thursday, on Sunday. We're trying to work out the other days. Okay, let's start with Saturday. I think Saturday should be the number one night. Like, let's figure out Saturday first for the live music, and then we'll build around that. Let's build around Saturday. That's really that's what's got to happen. Now, I know things are different over there at the Dresden. Marty passed away. Elaine, I guess we just found out, she moved away.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, they just have different people. Like, they have a jazz night. They've got R&B night. But none of it was on Saturday. And I got to tell you, it was a little disappointing. And also, that was a little disappointing. And also, they no longer have chicken parm on the menu. They have one of the best chicken parmesans that I've had. My friend Adam, he didn't see it on the menu, was just flabbergasted. He's like, well, I'll just ask. They got it. They got it. They have it. Come on, I've had it here. It's one of the best I've had. I'm going to ask the waiter. He's like, no. And the waiter, like, laughs because he was almost like, he was like, no, sorry, maybe next time. Like, he was just like, everyone's in disbelief at the lack of, that there's no longer chicken parmesan at the Dresden. They've got eggplant parmesan, which is solid. I haven't had it there, but I've had it in general. Generally speaking, I do like eggplant parmesan, but I want chicken parmesan. That's what we want. We want some chicken parm. Sounds like somebody's moving a pallet of wood out there.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little disturbance out in the warehouse here. No, it's all good. But yeah, we couldn't. We were a little flabbergasted at that, and we were trying to figure out what is the bigger crime here: no live music or no chicken parmesan. For me, it was the no live music, because that really, like, they were playing like oldies music in the background, but the live music just brings in a certain vibe. The dining room at the Dresden was bustling. That was fun. A lot of people in there, and that's just a really cool atmosphere. And then, just the lounge was still fun because it's just such a cool room. The way it's lit, the way it's set up. So it was still fun, but yeah, that live music, man, on my birthday, man, that would have really got things going. That would have got the night going to where I really wanted it to go. But at the age of 39, that's the move to do. That's the fun night out, and that's going to be my This Is Great for this week. And This Is Great is dinner with friends. I feel like the older you get, that's really the move to do is, you're not really going out posting up at the bar anymore, rubbing elbows with the 20-somethings. We're in our late 30s, me, like most of my friends. I just turned 39. It's time to sit down. Let's sit down. Let's relax. Let's take in a beautiful dinner, and let's, especially when it's your birthday, let other people pay for it. Let them pay. That's really nice. And just sit down, have some drinks. And then maybe later, if you feel like, hey, there's someone I want to talk to over there at the bar, go ahead and do it. But the move at this age, sit down, have a nice dinner with friends, have some drinks, and just have a nice, relaxing night out. That's the way to do it. Now I'm singing the Money for Nothing song. That's the way you do it. So, and then let's see now. I got, I'm still waiting now. As I said before, this is Monday. What is this? January 30th. I'm still waiting on official word on the studio. They texted me this morning. They're running the application. I believe things are fine. There shouldn't be any issues. They've got all the necessary documents from myself and my dad, who co-signed on it for me, just to make sure there's no mishaps. You know, I needed pops to seal the deal. Let's not, it is what it is. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I should be ashamed of that. But you know what? That's the truth. My dad co-signed just so there wasn't any kind of like, hey, maybe let's check this income. What's going on with this? I don't want those questions. Let's have no questions asked. Just accept me. I want that approval. Give me your approval. Building, apartment, thank you. Please approve me. I will not take no for an answer. That's why we had to bring in Dad. We had to go to the pen. Let's bring in the righty. Let's bring in Big Pops to get this last guy out. That's what's going on. That's why we got Dad here. That's what he's here for. To help out. And then, just watch those games. The championship games yesterday, football. It's always, you watch those games and you just think, man, it would be fun if my team was in it. And they will be again. My Chicago Bears. In the meantime, those games are always fun to watch. Good times. Good time, just people screaming at the bar. One guy, I was with my friend Adam. We were at the Naughty Pig classic bar here, and just a guy screaming at every play. It's like, how do you have the energy for every play? It's like, yeah, some of the big ones here and there, let it out, get upset, but you can't be in every play like that. Everyone was annoying. There was a lot of everyone looking at each other, a lot of eye rolling, a lot of like giggling at this guy. It's like, hey man, you got to know you're being a little ridiculous right now. Save it for the big plays, the screaming. Not every play, not a 2-yard run. We don't need to be screaming about that. We don't need to hang on all these plays. So, but yeah, all in all, great weekend, great birthday stuff going on. Filming that thing with Chad. Excited for everyone to see that. Going to be the next Academy of Chad. That's what's up. As I said before, not a whole lot to talk about. I think we'll go into the emails and the comment and then see if anything else springs up, or maybe if Aaron thinks of something that comes along the way here.
Sure.
But yeah, we'll go into the emails, and I just wanted to remind everyone, we love the emails here. We love the comments on YouTube. It's a fun part of the show. It's a big part of the show, and the engagement with you guys, the fans, the coders, is a great time, and a lot of fun for me. So I really appreciate you guys writing in and commenting. And if you're new to the show, the email for the podcast is joecodepodcast@gmail.com. Main themes of the show are food, beer, and men. But of course, we will take all emails. Love to read them. And then also, go ahead and book me on Cameo for a fun time. Just did a really cool cameo for this group of guys called the Dougs, where they wanted me to give them a pep talk about getting together, and I just encouraged them to have a Super Bowl party and just what foods to bring, and and you guys got to do it. And yeah, I was like, hey, you make the nachos, you bring the drinks, you make the burgers, you host, you guys do this party, get together. And then we've got and if you can do it, I would appreciate if you joined the Patreon for $2 a month. That's $2 a month. That's it. And that you could join that at patreon.com/JoeCodePodcasts for $2 a month. Appreciate all the support. And people have Venmo'd. That's another thing you could do. If you find me on Venmo, you'll see me. I've got my little thumbnail on Venmo is just the picture of me with the Joe Code logo behind me. So you'll see that is me on Venmo, and I take that as well. So whatever you guys can do, I appreciate any support. Any and all support is awesome. So yeah, we have 3 emails that came in, and let's go ahead and do that. So here we go. This one is from Jake. Joe Code write-in. Yes, sir. Hey, Joe and Aaron. Longtime listener and fan since way back 2018 Chad and JT era. That's what's up. Wondering what you guys think is the manliest hobby. I'll give a few examples. Boxing, carpentry, mechanics, etc. Those are pretty traditionally manly, but I'm wondering if you guys have any fresh takes on the subject. You guys make my Monday mornings commutes so much better. All the best, Jake. Yeah, the manliest hobby. Yeah, I mean, I guess growing up and maybe most of my life, I did think working on cars was pretty manly.
Yeah, that was my first thought.
Like that, yeah, that is what comes to mind. And maybe not such mechanics, but just the overall detailing of cars. Just anything having to do with cars. Just yeah, to me that's pretty manly. I mean, any fresh takes, any new jobs out there? I mean, I don't know. All these tech jobs, I wouldn't consider those two man. Well, then it's also hobby. So the hobby, because these are all jobs also. Yeah, I mean, because as far as I guess just working on cars, I want to say.
Yeah, I feel like it was easier to do when cars didn't have so much computers in them.
Yeah.
And, your dad would come home from work and then get under a car or...
Yeah, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try to think of more, but yeah, maybe we'll revisit that. Let's see. All right, this one's from Connor. Onion ring sauce. Hey, Joe. In high school, I worked at a barbecue place that had a ranch and barbecue sauce mix for the onion rings. All right, that's what we're talking about, Connor. You stepped up to the plate. This is the kind of content that we we love and appreciate here. This is what it's all about. It was beautiful in every sense of the word. Definitely worth trying. The color should be close to this. Hope this blows you away. Keep up the good work, Connor. Yeah, Connor. Yeah, and then Connor sent a photo, and it's basically like a yellow, almost looks like a honey mustard sauce. You see that, Aaron?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
But that's fine.
Well, no, I just was maybe if you were looking at the email or not.
No.
But here, folks, yeah, this is kind of the color here. Yeah, I guess you'd call it like a honey mustard type color. That's what's going on there.
I'm just curious of the taste and what you call it.
Oh, yeah, I wonder what the name of it was. They probably called it like whatever the place was sauce.
Yeah, probably.
Like, hey, this is so-and-so sauce, I would imagine. But yeah, the barbecue ranch mix is, I mean, that's what I'm about, because I feel like that can be used for a lot of things. Certainly onion rings, but all kinds of fries, curly fries, chicken fingers. You could do that with wings. Yeah, pretty much anything involving chicken, aside from barbecue, aside from onion rings, pretty much anything involving chicken, I feel like you could do with that sauce. So that's beautiful. Love to see it, Connor. Thanks a lot for participating. Really, is what you did. You made a great move there by stepping up with that. All right, here's one from Tucker. So Tucker, let's see, subject line, sour cream on pancakes. What up, Joe? I've got a Lithuanian friend that showed me sour cream on pancakes, but you have to add a fat dollop of strawberry jam as well. Try it and get back to us. With love, Tuck. Okay. See, now you guys are getting crazy here.
I don't even know if that flavor combo works. Like, are they sure it's not cream cheese they're talking about?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Cream
what's
cheese
going
makes
on
sense.
out here? Okay, so we're talking sour cream, like the stuff you put on tacos and nachos and burritos.
Yeah.
Is that what you guys are telling me? And baked potatoes?
Yeah.
We're talking sour cream here. Is that what we're talking? And you're telling me you put that on pancakes and then you add strawberry jam. Okay, yeah, because now sweet and sour is happening. That's what's going to happen. We got sweet jam. We got sour cream. It's in the name.
Yeah.
And then we got the pancakes. But then are we putting syrup on there? Are we putting syrup?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, do we? Are we calling it syrup or syrup? I always called it syrup. Give me the syrup. It's probably syrup. But yeah, I don't know. I would imagine no butter then for sure.
Yeah.
So sour cream,
Sour cream.
strawberry jam. Yeah, now I want to try it. I mean, if I go to one of the diners here, I could get it at one of the diners here. I'll just get pancakes and be like, hey, you know what? Can I get a? You just got to be like nonchalant about it. You know what? I just want to try. Can you guys give me a side of sour cream and then just some strawberry jam if you have it? Just do one of those, like if you have it, kind of thing. But your intention is totally like, I need the sour cream and I need the jam. I want to try this. That is fully your attention, but man, now I'm intrigued. And also, that could be like a great Joe Eats. You think you'd try it, Aaron?
I don't know. I just can't imagine sour cream working, but
It is odd.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you mentioned cream cheese. Cream cheese, I'd be all in.
Yeah.
Right away, I'd be like, okay, yeah, cream cheese. I could see that for sure. Especially like a whipped cream cheese.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the move with that. Some nice whipped cream cheese, and then the jam. I could see that because the whipped cream cheese, I could picture it as butter if I don't like the way it tastes. But yeah, dude, guys, I mean, I love these food takes and these suggestions of
Yeah, just variations.
these variations of things to eat. So, yeah, I'm excited for that. I like that a lot. Yeah, so as I said, guys, that's the end of the emails because episode 84 just came out. I'm recording episode 85 the same day that 84 came out, so don't hammer me with, hey, where's all the emails? Where's all the comments? This is all of them this is in the time here. So this is the podcast world. Sometimes the timing is mixed up. So forgive me. All right, yeah, so that's the comments. Or I'm sorry, that's the emails. Aaron, go to our comment that we have.
All right. We actually have two now. One just came in.
Oh, love it.
Florian Kettenbach says, hey, Joe, I think you made the right choice with your living situation. When you get that feeling of this is wrong, it's usually true. Me and my roommates had to split, and now I just moved in with my parents again, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. I'll be in my new apartment in May. Also, while you were in Austin, did you ever consider appearing on Kill Tony?
Oh, okay. Yeah, man, I wish I could move in with my dad for a little bit till I got it figured out. Yeah. But yeah, Ari acted as my family by letting me stay him for a low price. So that was cool of him. And yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like if something is not feeling like that's the right move, but moving in general makes me anxious. Like I'm still like pretty anxious about just the move into the studio. So I just want to get this out of the way and just get into this place and just be done with it and just move on. Because then things will start feeling better. Did I ever consider doing Kill Tony in Austin? Is that what he asked?
Yeah.
All right. I didn't do it in Austin. I did it a lot when Tony did the show out here in Los Angeles at the Comedy Store. I did it a bunch years ago. I didn't do it in Austin because I already know Tony. I know Red Band. I know those guys. They've seen me perform, so I'm not gonna go on their show. Just because you do a minute of comedy, it's not. I mean, I guess I could have done it because it's fun because they have great guests and whatever. But I didn't really feel like it's a big thing with newer comics. Like they want to do it. They sign up, they put their names in the bucket, so it's exciting for them. So I've already done it, so I'll let the newer comics do it. But yeah, if Tony was ever like, "Hey, do a quick little spot on Kill Tony," yeah, sure, I would do it. So who was that from?
That was from Florian Kettenbach.
All right, thanks, Florian.
And then No Filter just says, thank goodness for Joe Code.
Well, I'll second that. Thank goodness for Joe Code. Yeah, this is a good time for me and a good time for you guys, hopefully. Hopefully most of the time you're into it. And yeah, I'll continue to put it out early Monday morning. Again, if you watch on YouTube, the podcast premieres at 9 a.m. Pacific time, and I will be there watching it. And today, episode 84, when I was watching that, when I was watching episode 84. I was going back and forth with like 5 or 6 people. It's fun to chat on there during the premiere. So yeah, go ahead and watch those premieres. It's fun. 9 a.m. Pacific time every Monday morning. And yeah, is that it, Aaron? What else we got?
That's it for comments.
Yeah, we got all of them, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it was just it was a quick, busy weekend. That's what I did. Didn't yeah, not much else happened. I was just in here. We kind of did a quick recap. As I said, this was going to be a shorter episode. Busy with the move, getting all that figured out. Was filming all day Saturday with Chad. That was an all-day thing. So haven't had a whole lot of like down compressing time. Didn't have a whole lot planned for today, but still had enough meat on the bone to I think we got a good snack in here. Maybe this wasn't like a full meal, but I think we got a little satisfaction out of it, I would say, for Joe Code episode 85.
Sure.
But yeah, short and sweet. This will probably be the shortest episode we'll do in a while. But this one's short and sweet. Fun times. Make sure, guys, watch on YouTube, premiere 9 a.m. Pacific time every Monday morning, or just watch it in general. Like the video, share it, comment on it. We love the comments. Send me an email. Download on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. Appreciate the coders and all the fans out there. Thanks a lot, everyone. That is this episode of Joe Code. I'll talk to you guys next time. I'm your host, Joe Marrese.